Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you will know when I go live.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up?
And so tonight, I want to talk to you about the 5 components to amazing sex. Now, I get the question all the time, Dr. Gail, I don't know. I haven't had amazing sex in a long time. I don't have no libido. I am overworked. I'm stressed. I have so many things on my plate. But let me just give you these 5 components, and that way you can get started on your journey to having amazing sex. The first one is desire. You have to desire to want to have sex. And that comes along with scheduling it, making time for it, making it a priority. You have to have a desire to want to engage in meaningful sex. It is no way around it. You have to desire it. You have to plan for it, and you need to have it because it is good for you. Number 2 is foreplay. A lot of people discount foreplay and they just go straight to wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And usually the husband gets his and you still are stuck. Let me just tell you, slow it down and engage in meaningful foreplay. It warms the body up. It gets you in the mood. It changes your headspace. And it allows you to get in the moment. It gets the juices flowing. It's so many ways that you can engage in foreplay. And foreplay can start with a text message, a picture. It can start so many different ways, but engage in foreplay as much as possible. Number 3 is penetration. A lot of people cannot engage in penetration sex, so they think that they can't have sex. There is so many other things that you can do besides penetration sex, especially if your husband is having problem with erectile dysfunction, especially if sex is painful for you because you might be dealing with some medical problems in your vaginal area. But there's oral sex, there's toys, there's sensual massages, there's so many things that you can engage in, all kind of different ways that you can have sex. And let me just tell you, kissing is so underrated. So don't focus so much on penetration sex. Focus on being intimate and all the things that come along with being intimate, okay? 4th thing is orgasm. You and your spouse should orgasm. Not every single time, but the purpose of having intimacy and sex is to orgasm because that is the way the body releases and it is good for you. So if you are, women are like ovens and men are like microwaves, try to meet somewhere in the middle so at least you guys can orgasm at some point in time, especially us women. So make sure that if you are not having orgasms, that you introduce foreplay. You do more foreplay, more kissing, more doing all of those things in order to achieve orgasm, okay? And number 5 is resolution. And what do I mean by resolution? It is the release. Just don't have sex. Just don't have oral sex. Just don't do sensual massages and fall asleep. Don't. Make sure that you cuddle. Make sure that you kiss. Make sure that you still spoon. Do all of those things because that's what keeps you close. That's what builds intimacy. I hope that these 5 components to amazing sex have gotten your juices flowing, your mind going, and that you engage in amazing sex on a regular basis. Make time for it. We make time for everything else but that. I love you guys to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week.